Hello everyone, Rev Deanna here with your midweek reflection for the first Sunday of Advent, if you can believe it. I am coming to you live from East Central Alberta, where our winter has been exceptionally mild so far. As you can see, there is no snow around me. And so I thought it's been a long time since I've recorded one of these outside. And of course, it's colder this morning than it has been for quite a long time. But it is still an absolutely gorgeous day. And besides, I needed to get out and walk a little bit as my heart is feeling very anxious today. I'm waiting for news about someone, and there's a lot of people in our midst, in the communities that I serve, the physical communities of Daysland, Killam, and Rosalind, and this online community of DKR United. There's a lot of people that are waiting for surgery, waiting for news, waiting for recovery, waiting. And as I was waiting and my heart was filled with anxiety, I realized, I have a midweek reflection to record and I don't know what I'm going to say. And then I thought, it's the first Sunday of Advent. Advent is a season of waiting. And the first story we're going to explore is the story of the angel Gabriel coming to Mary and starting the whole season of waiting that Mary went through. And the anxiety that I'm feeling must pale in comparison to the anxiety that poor Mary felt, first of all, having an angel appear to you, although that was a more common experience, or a more expected experience, I'll say, in the biblical times. That was not so unexpected. But to be a commoner, or what she felt was common, and to be chosen was quite unexpected. And so, and then the news that was given to her, that she was going to have a baby, an unwed mother is going to have a baby, and this is all okay with God, actually chosen by God. And so I couldn't imagine if the level of anxiety that I'm feeling compared to the level of anxiety that Mary must have felt. And so then I thought, well, we can talk about waiting and why it is so hard for us humans to do. Why are we constantly seeking explanation? I was talking with Reverend Robin King about our collaboration, which we have all been waiting for anxiously, to see how this newfangled thing that we are embarking on together with Rising Spirit Ministry, how that is going to take shape. What is it going to look like? There's so many questions we have unanswered. And as I was talking with Robin about our joint venture, we talked about how in comics, we have these superheroes that come in, and then, that's fine, the story goes on, and inevitably, we always demand what the origin story is. Tell us about how this Savior came to be. And that is the same with Jesus. Robin pointed out that we suspect that Mark's gospel was written first, and Mark's gospel starts out with Jesus just being there. And then the other Gospels that come in later suddenly have an origin story. And why is that so important? Why is Christmas, the birth of Jesus, the origin story, so important? And why is this season of waiting up to Christmas so hard? Well, as I said in the comments or description of the video, I don't have any answers other than it seems to be innately human to struggle with waiting, to struggle with mystery. I actually believe that is why we have faith, because we as humans needed some sort of explanation of why things happen in the world, good and bad, and we needed some comfort with us while we wait. And so I was out here, I'd chosen this spot to do my midweek reflection, and believe it or not, which is kind of unusual for me, I was here early and I had to wait. I wanted to go live at 10 as we scheduled, and so as I was waiting, this scruffy looking tree behind me, this very common tree, was home or welcomed blue jays, chickadees, I think a nuthatch, and a woodpecker, and I saw them not by anxiously pacing back and forth, but by waiting in calm and stillness. Now, it's very hard to do when you're waiting for something much anticipated, but if there's any sort of way to calm and still even our hearts, if not our bodies, sometimes we need to move to calm ourselves, and that is okay. If there's any way to still our hearts, I think that is through faith, through prayer, through breath, which our faith tells us our breath comes from God, from the Spirit. And God breathes life into us. And so if there is some way that we can calm our hearts with that, unexpected joy might appear, as did for Mary, as you know, as might happen for us. As it might not be exactly what we were expecting, what we have been praying for, but there may be some surprising joy that appears in our anxious waiting. And so whatever we are waiting for today, whether that be news of a friend, whether that be waiting for our grief to lift, whether that be waiting for a procedure or a treatment or a surgery, whether that be waiting for a child like Mary was, whatever we are waiting for, may we calm our hearts and notice the unexpected joy that is around us as we wait. So friends, may God be with you in your waiting. May your community surround you with the comfort and joy of this season as we wait, or whatever season you are in as you wait. And may you be courageous enough to ask for what you need and to hear the words of the angel Gabriel Do not be afraid. God is with you. So friends, take care. Stay warm. Enjoy this beauty. Pray for moisture in some form appropriately. And have a most blessed week. Bye.